So hello guys, in our previous video we have seen about checkout page. Okay, currently we don't have any items inside the cart, so let's add items to the cart, and you can see these items, and in checkout page you can also see these items. Okay, so now in this video we have one problem, like when we add these items before login. Okay, currently we are logged out, and now we have added these items inside our cart, and now if we log in, then these items will be gone. Okay, in normal e-commerce website it should be like uh, suppose we have added these products, and now we want to sign in. Okay, now we want to sign in, and after sign in you can see here our cart is empty. So this is not a normal e-commerce process. Okay, this should not something like this. So let's log into the admin panel first. Okay, let's go to carts. So currently we have this one cart. Okay, actually this session was created when I have added those products before login before logging in. Okay, now now if I add these items and click this add to cart, then it will create another cart here. Okay, let's click on this add to cart button and refresh it, and you can see this new cart IDs has been created. So in this let's go to cart item. You can see these two cart items are there, but we only have one. This one is coming from our previously added items. Okay, so now we want that thing, like when we add any items before login and after login, those items should be here, like inside our cart along with this newly added items. Okay, so this flow we want to add in our project. So let's remove all the cards. Okay, and also card items should be removed. Okay, so let's log out. uh, so I have created one doc file that is containing our all the codes that is gonna be added. Okay, this is a very easy method for you guys, so you won't have any confusions. Okay, so just open your VS Code and add this uh, green colored lines in your current code. Just go to models.py. Inside our cards, go to models.py, and first of all we will import a user. Actually, what we are gonna do, like we are adding this user field inside a cart item class. Okay, along with this product cart and variation and quantity. This is because of when we add all of this code, when we update all of this code in our VS Code, and then the flow will be something like if we add this product before login, and then log in to our this website, and those previously added products will be accessible even after login, but not by the cart, not by the session, but with the help of user. Currently, if we add any item to the cart like this, so you can see, sorry for this. Now let's, okay, so you can see here cart, in the cart item we only have this cart, okay, but we don't have any user, like we haven't assigned any user. So now we are logged in, and let's add. So we have added this item after login, but after login, even after login we don't have any user assigned, so we have to assign user. I will explain why this user is helpful. Okay, just add this right now. So let's add that user, class user, and also this user should be imported first. Okay, and just keep this thing in your mind that after any changes in the models.py, we have to make migrations like this. Models.py, make migrations, and migrate also. Now let's run. So now let's go to website. What happens? So you can see this user field. Okay, so that was I want to add in this card item. Let's continue modifying our code. After this, uh, let's go to accounts views. In the in accounts, where is accounts? Here it is, and views.py. uh, Go to login. Here in the login view, we want to update these things. If user is not none, then all these things should be changed. Okay, so let's modify these things. After okay, user here, from here to this else. Okay, and also we have to import this card id, card and card item. So let's import that. So now it is fine, and go to cart cards views. So here and the add cart, just there is just two changes. Like while creating cart item, we currently have this user field, so we obviously we have to add this user field while creating that cart item. Views and add cart, and cart item creation, where it is, I think here it is. After this item dot save, okay, just add this thing, add this line for the user specifically. Okay, so what is this is saying, like if any user is there, then assign the user. Okay, if I mean the user, if user is authenticated, then assign the user, otherwise user will become none. Okay, don't worry, I will explain all of these changes one by one. And in the else, same thing we have to add. Okay, let's remove unnecessary spaces. Now it is perfect. And in our cart view, inside our cart view, what we want is these things. Let's update whole block. Okay, this whole view, let's copy this. I think we have some error. Mm, so let's add this thing. Okay, here you can see, I think that was the error. uh, Cut, and now it is perfect. This print, these things are for debugging, like it will be helpful. We will see these things, don't worry. And now in the context processor, this is just for counts. You can see here this counts. Okay, so this is just for counts. Let's go to context processor. So here, don't know why it is adding this unnecessary spaces. Just remove those spaces. Okay, so there is some mm, small changes. There are some small changes like this. Just comment this for now. I think we have completed all the modification. Let's see if it is working or not. Just log out. Also we are logged out. Actually, first let's clear all the thing if we have anything. So just remove all these cards. Now all things are cleared. Just log out and add this product to our cart. Okay, you can see in the checkout as well. And let's go to sign in. Let's sign in. And after signing, you can see this inside this cart we have those previously added products before login. Okay, so that was the uh, main difference that we want to apply in this project. So in our checkout, you cannot see here. uh, don't know what is wrong with this. Just ignore these things for now. Okay, don't worry about that. So let's go to admin. And you can see this cart because we have clicked on that add to cart button before login. So this cart was created with the session id, this session id. Okay, and then what happens if we add another products now? uh, okay, so actually that was the different user, I mean. Sorry for this, just log out. uh, Extremely sorry for this, guys. Actually this is our super user. Okay, and when I am logging in like this, then this is not that is super user. So that's why it is uh, becoming very confusing. Just remove all the cards. And now we are logged into super user. Let's add product. Okay, we have this product inside our cart. Now we will log in via super user using this super user. Okay, or you, if you want to log in by that email id and password, then you have to make the user that user to the super user. Okay, you have to make this super user status enable. Then you can also log in by that username and password in this admin panel. Okay, currently we have only enabled this super user. So now we are logged in the super user, and let's see what happens if we add products after logging. Okay, after login. uh, so that products has been removed, don't know why. I think we have to log in by this form, then only those products will be added. So let's try that thing. Okay, just clear first this cart, log out, and first of all let's make that user id that user to super user, so that it will become easier for us to log in. Go to user, and this Martin Lauren, I want to make this as a super user so that I can log in by this id. Okay, save. Now uh, let's log out. Now let's add this product. So now we have these 5 products inside our cart, and let's sign in. uh, let's see what happens. So you can see these 5 products are already there in the cart. And now what happens when we add another product? So you can see this product has been added along with this previously added products, and that's what we exactly want. Okay, and also here you can also log in by that ID. I think what happens, not the access to page, would you like to log in different user password for staff that no. mm, I think we have to make that ID to staff. Let's go to users. The staff status should be ticked. Now here log out and log in again with Martin Lauren. Now it is perfect, and you can see this. Okay, you can see this inside this cart items. This user has been allocated to Martin Lauren. Okay, you can see this previously added products also have this user. You can see we haven't selected user, but it has automatically selected this user to those products before login. After login, it will be obviously use this user Martin Lauren. Okay, obviously it will use this user. Why? Because obviously we are giving email ID and password for that particular user while login. So the thing is, from where this user field is allocating this allotting this you Martin Lauren to these products before login products. So you can see in our code in our code we have something like this. Let me go to here. Not here actually. I think it is in the add cart or something. Mm, in our login view. Okay, here. So here, what is happening? Let's understand complete flow. Okay, now it's time to understand the flow. While login, let's log out. Uh, let's clear those things first. Okay, now it is perfect. So when we go to this add cart, when we click on this add cart button, what is happening in add cart? It is basically creating a cart item. Okay, here. So you can see here while creating cart item object, it is in this user assignment. You can see if request.user is authenticated, then user is equal to request.user. Okay, otherwise user is equal to none. So currently user is not authenticated. Why? Because we haven't logged in. Okay. So when we add this item before login, then this cart item has user is equal to none. User is equal to none. Okay, because we haven't signed in. If we try to sign in with this ID, sorry, and when we click on this login, okay, then uh, in this login you can see uh, this auth.authenticate with username is email and password. Okay, so these things are happening only when if we sign in like this, but we currently we haven't signed in. Okay, so that user is not authenticated basically. That's what I want to say. So currently user is not authenticated, so these cart items have not have user is equal to none. Okay, user is equal to none. But while signing, while doing login, you can see this login process. We already have learned this, like this request dot method is post and email and password are there from this form, and this user, inside this user, this auth dot authenticate will return some user object. Okay, so basically we have that user inside this. Okay, inside this user, and if user is not none, this user is will be not none only when if only if this password and email are correct. Okay, if this password and email are correct, then we have something inside this user, and if we have something inside this user, then this will become true, and this none will return false. Okay, so false will become true by this not, and true is true, which is true. So this will be executed when, only when, if we are entering this email and password correct. Okay, so suppose we have entered this password and email correctly and clicked on this login. Okay, so what is happening? This will print session key. Let's check if it is printing or not. uh, there are lots of printing things, you can see here. Session key, where it is. Session key, here it is. You can see this session key. Okay, so this code is being executed, and cart found. This cart you can see with this session key, and cart items are one. You can see here this is one, and after this Martin Lauren, what is that? So basically these all things are printed. Okay, So this loop is doing what? Basically, uh, we have we are session based. We don't have any user before login. Okay, before login. Before login, we don't have any user. Just remember this auth.login is the main thing that is signing in uh, to the user. Okay, so before this code we are logged out. while executing while execution of this we are currently logged out, and after execution of this we are logged in. So just remember this code. Okay, so currently we are logged out and we are totally session based. So obviously we have to find cart items by the cart. Okay, what we have inside this cart? Inside this cart we have the cart id method. Cart id method is returning what? If you guys remember that cart id method from cart view, I think here it should. Mm, this cart id method is returning session basically. If already there is a session already exists, then it will return that in this cart variable. Otherwise it will create new one. Okay, basically it is for session, just remember this. So we are let's go to login. So we basically are finding this card item by cart. Why? Because we are currently session based. So cart is there and cart items dot count is there, you can see. So this loop inside this cart items, we currently have this item, this one item. Okay, before login. So this for loop uh, will be executed for only this one item, because we only have this one item inside our cart. So this item's user was none. I have told you guys, okay, that this item's user was none. But by this for loop, using this for loop, we are assigning the user to this cart item. You can see this admin panel. uh, let's go to admin panel. In cart item you can see this user is Martin Lauren. Why? Because we have logged in. So after login, this for loop will assign the user to this cart item and save it and print this item.id and item.user. It means this item's user, which is Martin Lauren, and you can see this user. Okay, so that's the main thing. Before login I can't see you guys. uh, I mean, I can't display those things because without a login I can't access this admin panel. Okay, so previously before these changes in our code, okay, when we only created this model, I mean, added this user field in this model, in this cart item model, then you saw this user was none, like this. Okay, but now it is Martin Lauren because of this for loop. because of this for loop. Let's see what happens if we have commented out this for loop. Now let's see what happens. Log out, and actually I have to create I have to not create card, but sorry guys, extremely sorry. Let's clear this thing. Don't know what I'm doing. Log out and add one item. Let's add three items. So this three items has been added, and let's log in now with this Martin Lauren, and you can see we don't have any items inside this card. Why? Because this user has not any items inside cart. We have those items inside cart item, we have those items, but that user is none. Okay, so this for loop is very important guys for user allocation. Now let's clear this and again log out, and let's add items, four items. Now let's sign in. So you can see this user has been allotted, okay, by this for loop. So that's the use of this for loop. So this is for our exception handling. If there is any error in this, then it will raise, I mean it will print that error. So this was the login view. Okay, this auth.login will actually log in internally. Okay, after this we have two cards. After login, if we add any item, then you can see these two cards, I mean three cards. So all of these cards are different, but common thing is the user. Mm, 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 mm. User is common, so we have three cards, and see one, remove, this is our previously added. So after login, after auth.login, okay, after auth.login, if you add any item, mm, now let's see what happens. Okay, so session is the same. We have only two session, before login and after login, before the execution of this code and after the execution of this code. Okay, so remember that we have two sessions are there, but both the sessions, both the cards, both of these cards, I mean both of these card items have similar user. Cards are different, you can see cards are different, but the user is same. So that was the main thing. Okay, and let's go to add cart. Add cart is very easy. I have already uh, explained this, like if we have logged in, then user will be uh, that logged in user, and otherwise it will none while creation. Okay, this is for our add cart item. So when we press this add cart, then this view will be executed, and this view will be executed, and these two codes are for item creation, cart item creation, and we have added this user field in both codes, in both this creation code. Okay, so while creating item, it will allocate the user. Just remember this. Those previously added items before login have the user because of this, and after login uh, this product has the user because of this. So that was the main thing in this add cart. And let's go to our cart view, where it is cart, where are you, bro? Here you can see this cart. So this cart view will be executed when we click on this while visiting this cart page. So let's see, this authenticated, you can see true. Okay, so you can see this request.user.is authenticated is returning true. Why? Because it is already authenticated. After successful login, this will become true. Okay, and this request.user will return something like this username of the user. Okay, and now this is true, so this will be true, and it will find cart item by the user. Now we have user allotted to the cart item. Okay, after login, obviously, so it will find the cart items by user. If this user is not authenticated, I mean we haven't logged in, then what happen? Then this this cart, you can see this cart items we are filtering by cart, not by user. Why? Because because when this will become false, uh, when we are not authenticated, we haven't logged in, then this will become false. And before login, obviously we are session based, not we don't have any user yet before login. Uh, so that's why we are filtering this cart items by using cart. And after login, this will be true, and we are basically not session based now. Why? Because we have two sessions, before login and after login, so we cannot find that we cannot use this cart inside this filter. But we have common things in those both cart items are before login and after login, is like the both have the same user, so that we can find those cart items by this user after login. And the session cart count CartItems.count. What is this? Okay, so this is user card count. So if we are session based, then it will be something like this: session card count and whatever card items are there. Okay, so let's check this thing. Log out, add cart, and now we have 4 items. So mm, 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 cart items we have. So just forget about that. Just focus on this. Current user is anonymous user. Authentication is false. Why? Because we are not logged in, and current user is anonymous user. Why? Because this request dot user will return anonymous user before login. And after login, it will return that Martin Lauren username. Okay, and session cart is 1. Forget about this. We have I think let's add different variation. Now we have 2, so okay, so it is counting like this. So we have 2, and yeah, session card count is 2, and this is for all the calculation like total and quantity tags, grand total. It is the same as before, so don't worry about this. Main part was this one, these things. Okay, so it is actually very easy. Once you got all things, then it will become very easy to understand. Just focus on the flow, like what is happening. And this contact processor, this code we have added, just comment down and use the old one and see what happens. Login, we have 5 in the cart, and we have 5 in the cart, and let's log in. So we actually have items in the cart, but you can see this 0 count. We actually have those items in the cart, but because of this old code, we basically have not any count in on this cart icon. So let's uncomment this, and you can see this 10 number on the count. Okay, so that was the thing. Like if request dot user is authenticated, then filter it by user. Okay, it was filtered by only cart. You can see this cart, but after login we already have seen that we are not cart based anymore, because we are now user based. So we have to find those cart items by this user. Okay, so just keep this in your mind. After login, we always find card items by using this user field that we have added in this model. Basically, it is foreign key of the Django's custom user model. So let's go to checkout page. You can see this. We cannot see those card items inside our checkout page. So let's solve this. Inside our checkout view, in our carts view, we have this checkout view, and let's see what error it is. So let's print the error. Okay, Indentation error is here, line 165. So this is the error, that cart matching query doesn't exist. Okay, so it is still cart based. Okay, now we are logged in, so it is finding all the cart items by only this cart. So we have to modify this checkout view. Okay, so let me add updated checkout view. In this updated checkout view, you can see this authentication. This request dot user is authenticated. If this is true, then we are filtering by user, and if we are not logged in, then we are filtering cart items by cart. Okay, and the rest of the code is same. So now let's delete the old one, and you can see these products are there. So also we have to modify the checkout view. I think I haven't mentioned that checkout view. uh, okay, so I haven't mentioned this, that checkout view. Let me add this thing, 4 and 5th. Okay, so I have added this updated view for the checkout page, and I will provide this doc in the description, so don't worry about that. So I hope you uh, got this flow. Okay, so if you have any query or any doubts in this video, then just comment down, and I will definitely solve your all of your doubts. Okay, so thank you very much guys, see you in the next video.